Miss Transformers 96 here with another just talking about toys that are upcoming. I got a request to do this, so that's why I'm doing this. And I'm just talking about the Man of Steel merchandise that's coming out and what I think of it and what I'm going to be picking up. So here you go. So first of all, just to start us off, just going over the statues. I'm not a big statue person, but I thought it would be cool to talk about these because they're coming out with like a whole line of statues, which is pretty neat. Of course, you get Superman up first. I think that he looks pretty cool. I love the base. The cape is very cool. It looks like it's fabric. It might be fabric, which is interesting. I think porcelain or something would be better than cloth, but overall it is still looking cool. Not a huge fan of the face, and yeah, I think the skin tone's a little weird too, but that's just me. Overall it looks pretty decent. And then of course I'm getting my pictures, or at least most of them, off of Toy Arc. I do really like them. And then here we get Gerard Butler's characters. I'm not sure what his character is, and I'm not sure his name. I don't know. At first I thought it was like Superman's father or something, and it was just in a flashback, but apparently it's not, so I have no idea who this character is. Sorry for my ignorance. Still, same cool base. I do really like the cape, the way it's flowing, but it does also look cloth. I think that the armor doesn't look great. It looks very prototype-ish, and I don't think it's a prototype, so I'm not a huge fan of the armor. I think that it looks quite cheap in my opinion, but I guess it's possible this is a prototype, but I don't think it is. So yeah, face sculpt's pretty decent. And then we go to this one, General Zod. I am absolutely loving the look of this. This I love so much that I'm even considering buying. It might be a cloth cape. I hope it isn't, but it might be. It's got his awesome insignia in the base. As you can see here, it's not the S for Superman, which looks awesome. And overall, I think it looks fantastic. The face and the skin tone, I still don't think it's perfect. It looks pretty okay, though. But the body is what I'm most impressed about. And they're fairly cheap statues, though. So they're not, you're not spending hundreds of dollars for these. They're just, they're like $120 statues, I think. So not too expensive. Overall, here's her. Don't know her name, sorry I forgot, but she's General Zod's wife, which I think is very interesting. We really haven't gotten a villain's wife in a movie before. I can't, of a big superhero movie, a modern one, so it's pretty cool to see that she's in it. She'll definitely be an interesting twist, and overall I think the figure looks nice, or the statue. Face sculpt is pretty good. I think it's a little better than the others, but not perfect, and overall it looks nice. I like the cape, and I like the base, so yeah. So now let's move it along to just the 3 3/4 inch. I'm going to briefly talk about these. And here's one in package. As you can see, looks pretty okay. I mean, it looks like the 3 3/4 inch line toys that they're coming out with. This one, as you can see, has elbow joints. Might even have knees. I'm not sure, but it is a big, gimmick, and these will be cheap like they always are. Mattel makes, cheap 3 3/4 inch figures for the kids, and then slightly more expensive 6-inch figures for the collectors, which I think is fantastic. Overall packaging looks pretty plain. Nothing special here. Overall, I'm not too into it. I won't be picking this up. I won't even be picking up. Well, if General Zod is amazing, I'll pick them up, but I seriously doubt it. They look slightly better than the Dark Knight figures, which were horrible. So if I pick them up, it's gonna be because they're on a huge sale. So now the most important thing that I think most of the people who are watching my video are looking forward to, that would be the Movie Masters. And as you can see, they release 4 pictures of Movie Masters. I'll go to the 4th one in a second. And of course, it's the 4 characters that they made statues of. Like I said, the Superman looks phenomenal. Wonderful. I absolutely think that they did a wonderful job here. Face goes pretty decent, not amazing, but it's pretty good, and I do really like it. The body sculpt looks awesome. The articulation looks extremely good with those bicep swivels. We don't see that a whole lot in Movie Masters, and that really makes me happy. The cape is awesome. It's not, a Batman cape, which is just so flat. It went right down. This one flows out. This is a Superman toy. I cannot wait. Looks incredible. Then we go to Gerard Butler's character. Gosh, I have trouble saying his name, and I don't even know his character. Figure looks pretty good. I like the armor. I like the blue. I like the Superman insignia on his chest, or at least some type of insignia. The face sculpt looks decent. Not great, but not horrible. But the overall figure looks good. Then we get General Zod. This is in his less flashy costume, if you will. Which is a shame. I know that it'd probably be a lot more expensive to go with the other one because it's bulkier and more detailed. So, you know, I understand why they went with this. And I think it looks plain, but it looks good. Face sculpt looks pretty decent. And no cape or anything. So overall, I do think it's a little eh. And he doesn't have a cape either. So it's a shame that they're not doing capes for them. But what are you gonna do? The only way that I will completely forgive them not doing the nicer costume is if they make the General Zod in his cooler costume the Build-A-Figure. I am crossing my fingers for that, and I'm also just crossing my fingers for a Build-A-Figure. I think that there will be one, because that's what they've done with the Green Lantern and Dark Knight, or Dark Knight Rises, but they also didn't do one for the Dark Knight, so it's possible that they don't. I hope they do, and if they do, I will be so happy. I will build it. Nevertheless, I will get every single person from the series, so definitely getting the 3 of them. Then, of course, we have General Zod's wife. She's the last one. She comes with a nice cape. Face sculpt looks pitiful. I hate it. I don't know. It looks so fake and just looks like a drawing, you know, and a crap drawing. So not looking forward to that. But the body and everything looks very cool. I do like the sheath with the sword in it. It does look pretty nice, and the cape does flow down pretty well. I think it looks cool. And yeah, so there you go. You can see it a little bit bigger. There you go. Nothing too special, but hey, it looks okay. So yeah. So overall, as far as statues, I will probably be passing because I'm not a huge statue collector. If I get one, it will be General Zod, but I'll have to see it in person. You know, hit up Toy Anxiety when those come out and see how they look. But definitely do not plan on getting any of them right now. I think the quarter-inch ones, definitely not plan on getting them. If I get them, it's because they come out with just a really great-looking one, which I seriously doubt. Or I buy it, you know, like months after the DVDs come out and they're, you know, dirt cheap. So that would be the only reason I'm going to pick up them. As far as Movie Masters, I will pick them all up regardless of a Build-A-Figure or not, but I'm really hoping for a Build-A-Figure. So there you go. So I requested a review to do a talk of the new Man of Steel toys that are coming out. And those are my thoughts on those figures. So there you go. Thanks for watching.